I'd like to now move to the second or third element here of the perspectives on dementia that we looked at right from the start, and that is relationship-centred care. Relationship-centred care is very much about recognising that the person exists within a network of connectedness with others. And as Tom Kitwood suggested, the person is constituted as a person by virtue of being in relationships with others. In other words, it's being in relationships that makes us who we are. So there are four basic principles in this approach taken by Beach and Inouye. All illness, care and healing occurs in relationships. Whether it's the relationship between the family members or the relationship between the patient and the nurse, patient and doctor, patient and patient. There are four basic principles. That relationships in healthcare ought to include the personhood of the participants. Secondly, that affect and emotion are important components of these relationships. In other words, we take into account the relationship, the personhood, we take into account the feelings of the person. And thirdly, that all healthcare relationships occur in the context of reciprocal influence. What does that mean? It means that we influence each other. So the care staff are open to being influenced by the person they are caring for. This is important because the traditional relationship was one up, one down, wasn't it? It was an unequal relationship where power resided in the nurse or the doctor, the carer. But now we regard the relationship between the person with dementia and the care staff member as equal.
Partnership.
A partnership, yeah, it's a good word for it. A partnership where there is reciprocal influence, two-way, it's a two-way street. We are influenced, we influence. And the fourth point is that the formation and maintenance of genuine relationships in healthcare is morally valuable. In other words, this is a good thing to do. This is important for us as human beings. If it's morally valuable, there's an imperative for us to do it.